That's right, it's been a long time, and I've got SDCC Pops. Let's get into it. That's right, welcome all my fellow nerds and geeks. I just got my package today. Well, I should say 2 packages, and there was a lot. And I will post pictures. I was going to do the whole unboxing on camera, but they were huge boxes, and within the boxes there were massive amounts of wrapping. I mean, I'll show pictures of what the boxes look like. They'll probably be in front of me. You probably won't even see me right now. But yeah, there's a ton of paper, and they did this new shipping thing where they had Pops individually put in boxes and then other cardboard stuff stuffed inside. So I got next to no damage on these Pops. I got maybe 1 or 2 little tiny minor things, but for the most part, they all came great. I got a really wide selection of stickers as well, and I only missed out on 2 things that I wanted, and one of them I was able to catch on a restock. The Funko shop died like it normally does. This time it was pretty bad. It took me, I think, 45 minutes to get my order in, and I only had 2 things sell out on me. Obviously, the Black Lightning, which kind of sucks because I was a huge fan of that show. I am a huge fan of that show. I think it's still going. I don't think it got canceled. But I was really hoping to get that one. I'm sure they're going to come out with other characters. And then the Stanley is the 2 that sold out on me. But I was able to catch the Stanley on a restock. But I got a lot, so I'm going to get into it. This is going to probably be a long video. I don't think I'm going to cut it into 2. I think I'm just going to freaking go with it, and it's going to be long, and hopefully you guys watch till the end. I'm going to start with my non-Funko SDC things. First being the easiest thing to show is I've never ordered from these guys before, but it is, I want to say Twink. And it is a Power Rangers pin, and I saw it and I was like, oh, that's freaking sweet, man. It's got all of them, including the white and the green. So yeah, it's a pretty big pin as well. It's got the double backs on there, so yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of actually taking out of the box, but I will do a couple things out of the box. So then Super 7 had their, I mean, everybody had their own kind of virtual con. Super 7 had a surprise drop, which was one of the first things. When I first saw the picture, I actually thought it was a reaction figure, and I was like, oh, I don't do the reaction figures, but it was TMNT, and it was glow in the dark, and I was like, ooh, that is kind of cool. But then I realized it's actually a ultimate figure, and they always come in these really nice boxes here. If you guys seen my unboxing of the Toxie, Super 7 is just killing it with their packaging. So here it is outside, and this is, I mean, it looks so freaking cool. So here is the exterior of the package, and all of this blue here and all this blue here all glows. And I'll post pictures. You know me, I'm going to post pictures of the glow. And you slide this thing off of here to reveal, and all of the blue on here, everything on this packaging that has blue, it all glows. So even got the little bio there if you want to read about how he became Baxter Stockman. I won't be taking this thing out of the package. You can kind of see, it's hard to see, but you've got all kinds of accessories. It is massive. I actually just redid this last night with my Turtles figures and stuff, and I was going to put him up there with my set, but he just looks way bigger than all of them, and Baxter's actually supposed to be smaller than them, so he does not match up with these figures. But I really do like how I said I did put Toxie up here on the top. I don't know, yeah, you guys can see it. Put Toxie up here because, like I said in that video, the reason why I knew who he was is because my mom thought he was a turtle figure, and that's when she bought it for me originally. So yeah, lots of cool accessories with this guy. You can see he's got one of the little, I forget what they're called, the little machines that he created with like the foot on its head and its little chomper thing. I don't know if I forget what they called them. But when I pulled it out, I did see that in the back of this, you can't really see it, but there's actually like the old school figures where you actually peel the weapons off of the rack and like break them off. They have that in the back. So awesome, awesome, awesome. And so then sticking with the TMNT theme And I have to give a huge, massive shout out to my buddy Brandon over at Everett Comics. These sold out online like instantly, and I messaged him because it said on there to get a hold of your local comic book shop. So I got a hold of him, and he said, yeah, he could order me one. So thank you very much for this. It is the PX exclusive. It's limited to 5,000. It does say that it says it somewhere. San Diego 2020 is what it says on there. I think it was supposed to be part of the con, but you pull the white package off, and this is what you get. It looks like the turtle van, but hidden within the turtle van. And I'm going to kind of go through this quickly, but you get, I'll do 2 at a time because it's easiest. You get 6 individual figures, and they are the actual, they look just like, aside from saying Nickelodeon on there, they look almost identical to the original turtle figures. So I'll show you the back of one. They're all the same on the back. So I've been looking for some kind of retro redo set because I've got all the other turtles and stuff, but a lot of the newer remakes of the retro sets have been not very nice looking. The colors have been wrong, and so far from what I've seen, these are pretty close to what I can remember the originals looking like as far as color. It's not too crazy off. I'm not going to pull these out to like do an unboxing, and I don't have an original set to actually look at to like show them up with the other ones. So, but I'm sure there are going to be people out there that are going to actually unbox these and take them out. Me, for right now, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to, how I'm going to display those ones. So I think that is it for the non-Funko portion. Then we'll get into Funko, which is a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to get into it. I will start with the sodas. And like I said, there's a great like combination of stickers. I've got some shared, some con. So these ones happen to be the shared stickers, and this is the Crunchberry Beast and the Tearaway Clown Face. And I've already taken these out of the wrapping paper because, like I said, I wanted to I knew this was going to be long because of all this stuff. But there are no chases or nothing like that with these ones. These ones are all just the figure you get inside, which is kind of nice. It is cool to have like the con chase, kind of like they did with the pink Batman, but it makes it very hard to get, and then the aftermarket on it is just really, really hard. So here we go. And you know, if they're making the clown, they're probably going to make a bunch of the other figures. So, and these are, I think, all limited to 3,000. And if you guys are following me on Instagram, I have been, even though I haven't been making videos, I have been staying pretty active on Instagram. So I've been posting a lot of pictures of a lot of the figures that I've been picking up, a lot of the Funkos I've been picking up. There actually has not been a lot of Funkos that I've been picking up. There hasn't been too many coming out that I've been super into. And then with everything going on, it's just been kind of crazy. So, but I've still been taking pictures of things and putting stuff up and all that. So then the other 2 sodas that I got, I can't remember if they only had 4. I don't remember. But of course, I had to get the Masters of the Universe ones. And these ones actually came with the con sticker on there. So I was really happy to see that, since that's my main line that I collect. So it was cool to see that they had the con stickers on there. So first we have got Trapjaw. And I did post a picture last night of my soda collection minus the Masters of the Universe figures, because they're actually in with my whole big Masters of the Universe collection, which I've taken a couple different pictures of that because I've been updating it a bunch. So there we've got Trapjaw. So yeah, like I said, there are no chases or nothing with these ones. This one is definitely my favorite of the sodas for this year. And I think he was actually only featured on 1 episode of the show. So we have got the Flocked Mossman. And the flock does look really, really good. There is one little spot on his knee, kind of his knee, his lower leg. If you, yeah, you can kind of see it there. But other than that, everything else looks really good. When I first pulled him out, he had something like stuck to the side of his face, and I was like, oh, it was like plastic or something. And I was like, oh no, it's gonna ruin it. But then when I pulled it out, it was just a piece of plastic on there, so it was fine. Okay, so then we will get into the pop portion. And yeah, like I said, I got a really good variety. And I noticed with the ones that were actually the con stickered ones, they were in their own box, wrapped up, and they had their individual boxes. So this is the Mr. Freeze, and this is from the Batman and Robin. This was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and this is like a, I'm gonna end up taking a bunch of these out. I just really want to see them up close. I figure this video just might have to be a long one. But yeah, the ones that had the con stickers were definitely, you could tell after I opened everything up, they were all in the same style. They were all boxed by themselves with the big box and then an insert with them in there. So it's like a harder plastic for his helmet. So there's actually a big space up in here. So, but it definitely gives that frozen look to it. And then the helmet is made of like a harder plastic than usual. So, but it looks so good. So, and I don't know if I'll probably end up getting the other version as well, because I really like that look. So, and then we have got one that has the shared sticker, and this is the Michelangelo with his shorts and his surfboard. This one does have a little ding on the top, just tiny little guy up there, but that is not too bad. You can almost kind of straighten it out a little bit yourself. I know I said I wasn't going to take all these out, and I'm going to end up taking a bunch of these out. I just wanted to see his shorts up close. So Michelangelo is actually one of the original TMNT figures I did not get. Funko HQ had a ton of the turtle figures, and then literally the day they went into the vault, I went to pick the few that I didn't have up, and they were all sold out. I talked to the manager, and she said they sold out in the morning, like first thing when they opened up. This is really cool too. This is the Ra's al Ghul. I'm not going to take him out because he is just a pretty plain, but he does have the con sticker on there. So, but still a really, really cool. This is more like the classic cartoon version of him, not like the movies or nothing like that, but definitely a really cool one. So then this is the one that I caught on a restock. So this actually came from Target.com, and it came pretty good. I mean, there's a couple little things here and there, but nothing too crazy. So we've got the Stan Lee, and it is the shared sticker, and this is from the Iron Man, where Tony Stark confuses him with Hugh Hefner. So it definitely has that look about him. Okay, and then moving right along, we have the Wallace Wells from Scott Pilgrim. This has kind of been a staple of the cons, is to get some kind of Scott Pilgrim pop. So, unfortunately, there are two Evil X's that I do not have, and that is Todd Ingram and NB Adams. I traded them to my buddy Mike for something I really wanted, and at the time I wasn't super into collecting all of them, all the Scott Pilgrims. Now I kind of am, and so I'm kind of mad that I got rid of them, but in the same, I got something really cool in trade that I really like. So, just kind of a picture on the back. Normally we get like a 2-pack, but this is one that people have been asking for a long, long time. So, and he's got the phone. I wanted to see... Nah, there's no little message. Sometimes you get little messages on the flaps, and I wanted to see if there's anything on his. Any little weird message. Okay, so here is one that I think just looks just awesome. And I am really glad that I got the con sticker on this one, and that is the Cyborg Superman it is actually kind of nice to do this video and not have to say, well, you know, this one came from this place and it got damaged, this one came from that place and it got damaged. When I saw they were all on the site and I was able to get them, like I said, it took 45 minutes and a lot of people's orders got screwed up, but it did say on there to just stay where you are, don't close out your window, and they'll try and keep your place in line. So like I said, I got pretty lucky with my order. This thing looks so freaking cool. So I do have the Batman that's like the half cyborg Batman. I wouldn't mind getting the Chase, actually. That's got like the whole cyborg head. I do like that it's got the S on his cape. That's one of my favorite ways to have the Superman cape. And I do like how on the S you can actually see that, it might be hard to see, but you can see how there's like a color gradient on it to go to one side. So I do think this one is a lot better than the Batman one. I think they did a lot better job on this guy. So that is super, super cool. So then we got, and this is one that I wouldn't have mind to get the con sticker but this one, because I saw for some reason it has got a baby little tiny sticker. This is Jack in the Box, and it has got a tiny little shared sticker. You can see the normal size shared sticker here versus this little guy. So, and they actually, Jack in the Box did a thing right after this dropped and it all sold out and everything like that. He posted on there that the Jack Instagram, whatever, was saying he was looking to buy one or something, and if people messaged and said they had one for trade, he actually sent a like $50 Jack in the Box gift cards out to people. One of the people in the Funko Los Locos Funkos she actually sent a picture of it and he had a written note on there saying, "Thanks for the offer. Here's $50 in Jack money," or something like that. So I thought that was really, really cool. So then moving along, this is one, you know what, I'll go to these ones next. So this is a set I was actually kind of thinking I wasn't going to get, and unfortunately I didn't get all of them. I just got a few of them. I'm glad for the ones that I got, but I did not think these were going to sell out. So I got the Anchorman, we got Brick there. And it actually looks, I mean, they did a really good job. A lot of times with glasses and stuff, they're either touching the eyeball or they're kind of lopsided. They did a really good job with his glasses. And he's eating his banana there. So, and then I got the Ron with Baxter. They're wearing their matching PJs. You can see a little Baxter in there, kind of. And then this is the one that a lot of people ended up not being able to get. And yeah, it is the scented Brian Fantana. And it does stink. I have smelt it. So I did miss out on the Ron playing the flute and Ron in his actual Anchorman suit. I've smelled it a few times. It does stink. It's not as strong as I had expected it to be, but it does still stink nonetheless. So then this one is actually a surprise. I thought we were going to get some kind of Jay and Silent Bob. So I thought we were going to finally get a re-release of two that I've been wanting forever because I love Kevin Smith and I love the Jay and Silent Bob movies. And so this was kind of a surprise, and I am super, super happy that I was able to get it with the con sticker. And this is, it's got a little piece of cardboard on it. This is the Iron Bob from Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. You can kind of see the picture there. So, yeah, this thing is definitely going to get a look out of the package. So, yeah, you can kind of see the little road signs on his arms there. You can tell that he's got like a metal beard and his hat on backwards and the stop sign there. And I mean, just the detail on this with the shading and stuff. I'm just a big fan of this kind of this kind of stuff. I've got a lot of prints that I've done, and I've given kind of the same beat up shading and kind of make them look like metal. I just love how they do. You can tell he's wearing like a trench coat. it's just awesome. That is an awesome, awesome pop. Okay, then moving along. So these are two that I was really happy to get the con sticker on as well, and one of them is very, very heavy. So these are the toucans. So you've got the superhero toucan and the astronaut toucan. So, and the astronaut toucan is really, really heavy. And there was a metallic, I think, red variant of the astronaut toucan that was, you had to be a member of the, like the con, some kind of con, I don't even know what it was, some kind of board of like the con museum or something like that, and then you could order one, but you had to be like a certain level of a member, and it was like $500 to be that level of the member. And I saw a few out there, and then I saw a couple websites that put them up for like $800. So I'm fine with the white one. I just thought it was cool because he's holding his little, he's got his little astronaut helmet that's way too small for his giant beak, but I still did a really, really good job on it. He stands quite well. So then, these ones I actually didn't think they were going to come with the stickers they came with. And so I was actually pretty happy that they did. And that is the Toy Tokyo, the Masters of the Universe, which were of course the ones I had to get. And to be honest, I had to look up Blast Attack. I do not know if he's a good guy or I think he's a bad guy. But I have no idea. I don't remember this character from the original. So I was like, yeah, I don't know who that is, but it's Masters of the Universe, so I'm going to get it. I do remember the Clawful. I do remember him. I think he was actually one of the figures that I had when I was growing up. And the paint and stuff on him is really, really unique looking. Because it's like a red, but it's almost, it kind of looks almost translucent, but it's not. It just looks that way. And his head is very loose. So they did a really good job. It kind of makes it look a little different than the other characters. And he's got, I don't know if the original figure had like one giant claw and one little claw, or if they just did that for the sake of the figure holding the weapon. So, but his head does feel a little soft, so, but that is super, super cool. So then, coming along to the last thing, and something that I think is just awesome. So, I love the original of this, and I think this version is just that much better. And it is the zombie thing, and it does have the con sticker on there. I have to hold it back a little bit to get a better shot of it. So, and then we've got the zombie variants here. I have been ordering all of the ones that are exclusives, so I don't want to have like the non-exclusive and exclusives. A lot of the exclusives have been coming glow in the dark, so I got like the Zombie Mysterio and Zombie Wolverine, both glow in the dark variants, and I don't know if I've got a Zombie Hulk, but I do have the Zombie Venom, which is coming from GameStop, and I actually just got a shipping, and I did not notice the Gambit before, Zombie Gambit. So yeah, I don't remember seeing that one. So let's, if I can make a little space here to get this guy out of the box, because this is definitely one that needs to be seen out of the box, and I need something to open him with. No, I'm not going to cut into him. I'm just going to use the edge of this to do the little credit card trick, which I don't have one on me right now, so instead of stopping the video just to do that, I'm just going to grab that. Now, I will tell you that the color of him is a lot darker than the original one. The original one is a lot lighter of a rock, so it definitely all goes together quite well. And this thing is just massive. But there we go. I just love how they made like the granite his bones. And his clothes are a lot darker than the original one. His skin tone, his rock tone is a lot darker. You can kind of see they still did a great job on the painting and the shading, and it just looks so freaking good. So you can even see individual ribs over here. See, he's got little ribs. It's hard to see, but very, very cool. Just massive. Knocks him all over as he stands there. So that is it. I know this was a long video. Hopefully you guys hung out until the end. Follow me on Instagram. I've been posting a ton of different stuff on Instagram, a lot of pictures and a lot of other stuff. I will probably do some individual pictures of these on Instagram. I think I've done like the turtles and stuff, and I've done the non-Funko stuff, because the Funko stuff I just got like just now, like an hour ago, and I just was super excited I had to do a video. Wanted to show you guys, so it ended up being a long video, but that is what it is. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Nerdsmithing. Definitely follow me on Instagram, because I am posting a lot of pictures of a lot of the stuff and a lot of the 3D prints I've been working on. I got a new 3D printer, so I've been doing a lot of that stuff. I've been doing a lot of that, actually. So yeah, thank you for watching, and as always, stay awesome, people.